Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Watch Me Bag and Board My Comics, where I bag and board my most recent comic book pickups and let you know what I thought about them. We start off with Batwoman #2. This is written by Greg Rucka with art by Dan E. The Dan E art is fantastic. Look at Kate, good stance there. Batwoman's trying to take down a criminal empire. Her dad's there. We don't know what's happened to her sister. I do feel like I'm a little lost as to what's going on, as I don't know all the characters, but the art's amazing and it is entertaining, and there is a nice hook at the end of this issue, so I'm going to keep going with it. This is the second issue of Lobo. This is written by Scotty Young with art by Jorge Corona. Lobo has been hired to be a bounty hunter for a reality TV show. It sounds antithetical to somebody like Lobo's character, but I think that's sort of the point. There is a fun moment where Lobo takes on Aquaman. It's a fun comic. I don't know if it can sustain an ongoing series, but so far it's definitely a fun Lobo story. This is Dead Teenagers #2. This is written by Jude Ellison S. Doyle with art by Caitlin Yarsky. A bunch of teenagers have been caught in this death loop, sort of like Groundhog Day meets Final Destination. They keep dying in the weirdest way possible. They do eventually get out of the loop and they become full-grown adults, although they have no memory of how they became adults. Somebody's still out there trying to kill them. The first issue was really good. The second issue definitely helped out the story. I think this will read really well once it's collected. This is X-Men United #2. This is written by Eve L. Ewing with art by Thiago Palma. Emma Frost and Kitty Pryde have opened up a new X-Men school. However, it's not in a physical location. It's sort of in a psychic dimension set up by Emma Frost. Cyclops thinks it's a bad idea. Steve Rogers, Captain America, shows up asking for the X-Men's help. Cap needs the help tracking down the soldiers who were experimented on while the United States Army was trying to recreate the super soldier serum, which is a story told in Captain America Truth. If you've not read this, you should definitely read Truth. This is by Kyle Baker. This is where we meet the great Isaiah Bradley. The only issue I have with this book is I'm a little confused as to when we're in the real world and when we're in the psychic hive mind. If they fix that, then I think this is a fantastic comic. This is Deathstroke #2. This is written by Tony Fleeks with art by Carmine Di Giandomenico. I really love this book. This is probably my favorite comic of the week. Someone really has it out for Deathstroke. They've killed his man in the chair, Wintergreen. They've taken away all his money. Now Deathstroke's just really upset. This thing is like a big budget summer blockbuster. Lots of action. And Deathstroke will find himself going up against some of the deadliest people in the DC universe. This is an awesome comic. And then finally we've got Tigress Island #2. This is written by Patrick Kindlon with art by EPKH. A bunch of young, attractive women are kidnapped and put on a private island for rich people. It's a lot less ripped from the headlines and much more pulpy than what it seems. I did have a bit of a hard time connecting with the characters. The art is very stylized. Nobody has eyeballs, and the eyes are the windows to the soul, but the action does start to pick up at the end as the girls try to get off the island. This is not a bad comic. And so these are my comics, all bagged and boarded. Thank you for watching.